Alright guys, welcome to Jess Plays Hiveswap, Act 1. I'm gonna be playing this for my own enjoyment, and I figured I would record it as possible YouTube content since, you know, hey, that's a thing. He does a bunch of extra streams and stuff like that, and I figure it's always good to have, you know, extra content, because people like content. So anyway, I've been waiting for this game for quite a while, as anyone who is, you know, really into Homestuck was. I donated to the Kickstarter, which is why I got a Steam key for this. But anyway, let's just go ahead and jump in. Okay, so here we are. We're in the game, guys. I'm so excited to play this. Also, holy crap, I freaking love that jazzy tune there. I'm gonna have to get the CD as well. I didn't pay quite enough to Kickstarter to get the soundtrack as well. But anyway, okay, cool. Here we are. I love these idle animations too. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out. Because of the monster. The thing, with all the legs and teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy, arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside of the town of Hauntswitch. You are, in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, and an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now, you might be headed back outside, where your little brother is. You gotta warn him! Alright, cool. So, I assume this is kind of like point-and-click style. Yeah. Oh, this is my jam, guys. Fucking love this shit. Okay. There. Let's check this out. We have Skyanet. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped. And now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. These posters, they resonate so powerfully with the very core of your being. The animals, the magic, the power. They whisper to you in your dreams, secrets of a better world on the other side of the stars. Lisa Frank. Excellent. Love it, hussy. Yeah. Okay. So it's November 1994, so technically you are older than John and Co. Oh, good. We've turned our light on. Cool. Along with ballet, you also study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun, in a different kind of way. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-setting ballop style to the world. I'm gonna equip these. You add the tap dance able tech to your technique. Yep, those are words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. Yeah, the first time I read Homestuck, I really struggled with the whole, like, CAPTCHA system. because I didn't know anything about coding when I had started it, so it didn't make a lot of sense to me. These'll help if there's anything you need to shake up, or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Sweet. Your babysitter gave this to you for your birthday. Joey, she said, this wizard's the best. He lives in his little wizardly orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. God, I wish Roxy was my babysitter. Man. It's really easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of all the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess? Okay. Let's see if we can bake them. Let's fulfill our destiny here. We're all out of baking stuff. You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's so many things to look at. This is wonderful. Mom won this award at around the same time as you for being the best at ballet. It's pretty. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kinda hate your teachers sometimes. Okay. Excellent. Joey, come over here. Oh my god, your room is so big. Oh god, you have a puppet. Why? Why this? Why, Joey? Okay, let's look up here. This is hitting me hard in the, you know, childhood feels, because I was a 90s kid, so I had all this shit, and I know exactly what this is, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Oh god, this is so me. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except, of course, precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. One day you hope to be a veterinarian. Then you can be the one caring for fuzzy-faced baby critters. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you you have to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. And then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Joey, I very much relate to you. God, me as a child. Alright, before we get into Pester Chum, let's look at everything else. This is Sir Bapsy Pawswater, your beloved Manthro chap. Oh god, Dirk, why? You tend to his fuzzy whims and needs, when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Beanbags are making a big comeback lately. It beats sitting on the floor, and that's all you can really ask of a beanbag. Look at all this cool stuff out here. Alright. Hungry Hippos. Original My Little Ponies. Okay. We'll look out the window in a second. I gotta look at everything in the room first. Okay. The story keeps happening! Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Oh, snap. The story keeps happening. I love it. Hot steppin'. Hot steppin'. You don't really perform the styles of dance that make this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. My god. So, like, the horses, the ponies, and the dancing are, like, my sister, and then, like, you know, the rest of this shit is me. Canadian Campfire Spookums is the best. It's all about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in a fire, and they'll tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. Almost like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? You guess you kind of focus more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's just the best. Just like you said. Like all Canadian TV. Acorn Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters down some troubling psychological roads. You love Block Hustle, the game of descending block columns that disappear as lines are filled, but, you can only find a poster of the American box art. Oh god, is this Bubsy? What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head, forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. Second mom for mother. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he says he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all of this insider information and sources inside the game companies, but honestly, youth just think he's desperate for attention. Ginger Rogers. Gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen, probably? No, wait, definitely. And still kicking. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them, or change her shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Samus. Magical Animal Companion Heal Rescue is your favorite Japanimation. It's about this girl, Shika, who gets to go to school sometimes and has a regular life, boring, but yeah, but whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Shika becomes Princess Shika and rides her deer companion to go heal them. Which is also my sister liked, Sailor Moon when we were kids too. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. Okay, we got our games here. Got this stuff. Oh, Connect 4. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5, but if you're kind of a showy jerk. Alright. Okay. Can't do anything with that. That little girl there, she's destined for big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big lonelinesses. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish she knew. Oh my god, your mom has a face. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. Usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you thinks today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment and record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of that horrible snaky thing. Alright, so I assume this is how we save. It's locked, but if you wish to gain access to your long-buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use the diary key. God, I had one of these when I was a kid, too. Lord in heaven. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones that you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy, there's... Mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. You are going hard at the Bubsy. Oh, that's more than enough of that. Oh, I love this. This is wonderful. Okay, let's go back over and look at Puppy Surprise. So, oh, actually, Joey, come here. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's med kit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. This veterinary thing is gonna come in real handy with the, Musai. Try to remember if Glycer ever got into any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, second-story bedroom, As much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours in a number of vertices. Her parents were around, she had a cool friend who was a boy but not her boyfriend, no monsters in the yard, etc. Oops. Puppy Surprise is having puppies. How many? That's the surprise. Puppy Surprise. Puppy... Oh, man. I can't believe... Okay. I'm confusing it up with Baby Tumble Surprise because... I don't know why. So, Puppy Surprise was this thing we had in the 90s where, they were these stuffed dogs, and they had puppies inside their bellies, and what you would do is you would, like, rip open this Velcro seam, and you would see how many puppies were inside, like, the cottony womb of the dog, and I had 3 of them, and a cat. Because, yeah, this explains a lot about me, probably. Ugh, whenever you look at this thing, a song from that commercial runs through your head like that snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. Alright, let's search Puppy Surprise. Reach inside the expectant plush canine and Puppy Surprise is having puppies. Yeah, this is literally what it was like. There was the animal, and you would rip open the Velcro seam, and then you would pull them out. And the absolute first one was pink. My first one was a Dalmatian one, I think. 3 puppies, 2 girls and a boy. My second one was like a Cocker Spaniel, it was brown. Again, 3 puppies, 2 girls and a boy. And then finally when I got the dreaded pink one, because I hated pink, that one, of course, had 5. 3 girls and 2 boys. It was just, no. And you knew the gender of the puppies, because they had, colored ribbons tied around their necks. She actually came with 5 puppies, and you had to give 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know anybody else who's got 5. Some kid from school got 4 in hers, but she wouldn't shut up about it for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe you 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. Ah, yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush mother dog, least of all your brother, who was upset that he didn't get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here, with everything that's going on. I wonder, is this taking place on... Diary key from its plush hiding room. While you're at it, maybe you could take this beautiful heirloom of your mom's close. Let's take one of these puppies. Oh, just a feeling, a deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Okay, I should try it. Chap shoes. Yeah. You show off your loving Puppy Surprise, your razzle-dazzle. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell she's pretty floored. Oh my god, I love this. Alright, computer. Past her your chums. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging on, because it's 1994 and it's gonna do that. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there'd be much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have let you know if anyone in your web ring had updated their sites. God. Oh, guys. The nostalgia. Oof. Okay, let's look. Oh shit, we got all kinds of... Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is the real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. Okay. Pupper. Poor puppy, if that icky, snaky thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse. You don't blame her. This topiary's fucking boss. What is... It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably monster chic. What are you? Descended from Jake? Alright. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over and you laughed and then everything turned into monsters. Ah, memories. Sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve. As such, autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way down to earth. Stupid clouds, all untouchable and ephemeral and stuff. Alright. Hey, Jude. You briefly muse on the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? I love that dig at fucking Great Gatsby. It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Well then. Gentrification is the real monster. Alright, what we got in here? We got a fucking Simon. We got Crocodile Dentist. We got a hamburger backpack. Got a bajillion Rubik's Cubes. Not quite sure what Bluck is supposed to be. We got some puzzles. You really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression on the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums and look at actual art. You hope so. Let's appreciate it. You give it a good hard stare. Yeah, you're appreciating the heck out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Alright, let's check out what's in the closet. You really get a charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Oh god, am I gonna have to play Simon? I'm so bad at Simon. Well, sure, why not? After this, though, you really should get a walkie-talkie, but since you just remembered you cannibalized the batteries from the walkie-talkie to power this game. Okay, that it's enough. Okay, that's enough yelling. What? What the heck happened? Huh? Alright. Okay. Alright, took out the batteries. I need to find a walkie-talkie. I guess I can't close this, huh? Alright. Come on. Walkie-talkie. Time to go pixel hunting. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set. Your brother has the other one. Could come in handy. Oh my god, my sister and I wanted walkie-talkies so bad when we were kids. We also wanted a tree house, but all the trees were outside my parents' yard, so they didn't let us build one. Yeah. Okay. One walkie-talkie. Batteries missing as you expected. Okay, so let's combine our capture log here. Success! Your walkie-talkie works like a charm now. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brainbusters. Then again, putting batteries in a thing isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It is just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care, though. You're counting it! I got an achievement. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Yes. Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours, over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code, over. Enemy agents everywhere, over. Wait, unover. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following enemy serpent encounter, over. Please report bite status. How many and how gross, over. I'm fine. I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great. Was worried. Over. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. Might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location. Yard crawling with cryptid vanguard. Over. Wait it out then, or cryptid vanguard. Wait it out then? Yeah, whatever's going on, I guess we should just wait it out since we're both safe where we are. Negative. Over. What? Why not? Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Over. Do you mean like more monsters, or... Can't discuss on unsecured channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade. Over. I'm gonna go what? Over. What? Over. Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. Over. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Over. Yeah, we'll trust him. He's our brother. Okay, that's fair. Okay, what do I need to know? Your current position not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic. Joey, over. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of the bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in the house. Over. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother. Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Over. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can... Call Roxy. Call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at lab working all day long. Done. Over. Oh no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable strifer could help tip scales. It's true. Roxy is a pretty good strifer. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Might also use void powers for good. Dude, I'm gonna go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Do you have your weapon? Over. Sure don't. Sure don't. Why would I keep that thing around? Serpents swarming everywhere. Over. You want me to fight them? With a flashlight? Don't blame me for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Over. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where the weapon is? Over. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. Over. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Over. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over. Over and out, Squirt. Alright. We're much happier now. Let's open our diary. Can we open it with the Cala key? Nope. Okay. Let's open this. You unlock your diary. Nice. Juicy secrets, here you come. Except they're just your boring secrets, so you don't care. Oh my god. This is... Love it. I love the Roxy picture here. Usually I don't have much to record in here. I counted the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail, mentioned offhand and forgotten, the key kicking off a casual cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary, ho hum, nothing much happened today. Tried to make some new friends at school to expand our social circle besides just me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. Guess it's better than calling them my web ring. Kids at school are jerks, though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of the kids at school might be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good, I can feel it. Joey. June 12th, 1994. Dear Diary. First day of summer vacation. Can't wait to get this break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. Joey. October 25th, 1994. Dear Diary, I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back in school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. Came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Listen, Roxy's an alcoholic. Cut her some fucking slack. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off some more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, and then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us all call him Pa instead of Dad when we were growing up? I don't know, that's just how Jake is, man. I miss Mom. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary, forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kinda scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, I can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl. Possibly hungry for kid meat, too. So I've gotta... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll find you later once I do it. Joey. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity, in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. What do you want, Jude? If writing diary about tactics, please share. Over. I'm hanging up now. Not a phone. Over. Click. Dial tone. Can see through your window. You are making sound with mouth. Over and out. Okay. Should we look at our stats? Alright. Cool. So the only thing we've got in our capture log right now is this weird fucking whatever key. So let's do a little dance. You can dance to your video games, and of course, you have, but tap dancing tends to rattle the old console so much that it freezes on occasion. It's not a great tap dance accessory. Okay. Let's dance with our... Sir Bappy Pawswater disdains tap dancing, which he calls the staccato stumbling of the plebeian herd, and wow, that stings. How do I save? Yeah, here we go. Awesome.